Hello people, welcome back to my channel Sheikh Rides. In today's video, we're going to talk about Kawasaki Z650 RS, and this bike was launched a couple of months back. I've already done a launch video. If you want to see that, do check out. I'll put a link here. In this, we're going to see this in look and feel of this bike. We're going to talk about the specifications, the walk around, what is the price, the colors, the ex-showroom price and the on-road price, and we're going to talk about more on this. If you're new to this channel, do subscribe to my channel, press the bell icon for the latest updates. Let's see what this Z650 RS is all about. Well, to start with, it is a beautiful machine. I mean, it is a retro style. It has all the looks of the vintage bike, very highly inspired by Z900 RS, though we do not have that in India, but we have Z650 right now. So why retro? Because every company has a retro bike in their segment. So even Kawasaki has tested their Z650 RS in India. So how does it fare? Well, we will figure it out. To start with the engine. The engine is same what you get from the Ninja 650, or you can talk about Z650. That's the same engine. It's a parallel twin engine that's of 650cc that roughly generates a maximum power of 68 bhp of power at 8000 rpm. And if you're talking about the torque, the maximum torque is generated at 64 Nm of torque at 6700 rpm. And it is a DOHC. It's a 8 valve. It is a liquid cooled, and it is a potent engine. We know about it because we know how good the Z650 in terms of parallel engine is. Once we are done with the engine, let's move on to the tires. The tires are, the front you get cast wheel alloy wheels. They are 17-inch wheels. At the front you get 120 section. At the back you get 160 section. These are again 17-inch wheels. And coming to the LED lights at the front, it's a full setup LED light headlight here. It's a brighter one. And the suspensions are the 41mm telescopic suspensions. At the back you get this horizontal backlink suspension, mono suspension. And coming to the brakes, these are from Nissin, and the front you get 300mm dual disc brakes at the front. At the back you get 220mm disc brake at the back with ABS. And you have two colors in this. One you have, in layman terms I'll talk, one you have green color and then you have a gray color. So that's about the technical specifications. Talking about the ground clearance, it is 125mm, not a great one. In the rugged roads you will have problems here and there, but it is okay in the city or in the highways. And coming to the seat height, it is 800mm seat height, a pretty good one I can say for your daily ride and for your highways. This is going to accommodate for a lot of riders. Even the seat looks very nice. The design wise, it has very narrow at the front, and then you have, as you go, it's a wider one, you know, and then you have enough space for the pillion rider. You also get this belt here to hold on to, and that's about this seat. As you come back, you see these grab rails, big ones, the same ones from your Ninja ones. Does not go with the style, but still they function nicely. And you also have this important sari guard, way big one, but you need to have one. So it's up to you if you want to remove it once you take it. So that's about the looks. Well, let's talk about the meter. So coming to the instrument cluster, you get this two ports here, analog ports. One you have a speedometer, one you have tachometer. Then as you turn this on, the ignition, you see this LCD screen here in between. Basically it gives you fuel information. You then have battery information, heat information, you have time. Then you can toggle that with this button here. Then if you can see, like yeah, that's the average kilometers what the bike is giving. Then you have range for the amount of fuel left in the tank. You have odometer, the regular ones, trip A, trip 2, trip B. So that's the pretty much information it gives here. The letdown here is there are no modes available in this. There are no modes at all. And then the good thing is the fit and finish is good. If you can see the instrument cluster here, you know, looks fabulous. This is your engine kill switch, and this is your turn on, ignition turn on switch. Then as you come here, you have here a button to toggle your instrument cluster. Then you have this high beam, low beam, the regular ones, then indicators and your hazard lights and the honk. And the other good thing is now you do get this beautiful adjustable levers for both brake and for the clutch. You can see, yes, those are the adjustable levers. And you can also install the visor here, a windshield here. If you're doing a touring, you can get it as an accessories. It will look beautiful, definitely. Neutral information and this high beam, low beam, and you have this ABS information, the engine information. Pretty decent information available here. They still wanted to stick to the retro style, and that's the reason they did not go very modern in this. Let's turn this off. Then coming about the tank, it is a 12 liters tank. So that is a kind of a letdown here. You should have at least 15 liters of tank, but anyway, it's a 12 liters of tank. So that was about the walk around of this and technical specification. The price will cost you 6.6 lakhs ex showroom price here in Bengaluru. The on road price will cost you somewhere around 8.5 lakhs. That's for this month. As we get into new year, the prices may vary. So this is your best chance to grab one if you're really looking for one. So that's about the prices, the colors, and you know, the bike is available here in the showroom, Bangalore Richmond Road. So do come if you want to do a test ride and find out yourself how the bike is. And also let me feel this, how it feels once you sit on this. So right, so 800 mm seat height, it's good. It can accommodate all the riders, different heights. I'm not exactly doing a tiptoeing. I can comfortably place my both the legs on the ground, at least 70% of them. And at the stance, the riding posture is upright, so you will not have any issues even if you're doing a long rides, also your regular city rides. So right, that's how it's gonna feel. Right, so let's turn this on and see how it sounds. It sounds very rumbling. You can feel the engine power. Kind of feel vibrations, raw vibrations, and let's drive this and see. Well, that was good. It sounds very sweet to your ears, and it has a lot of rumbling sound. The parallel twin, you know, you can feel that parallel twin here. So that was about the specifications and the walk around, guys. If you liked this video, do subscribe to my channel. Your subscription helps me a lot to make such videos, and do not forget to press the bell icon for the notification so that my videos can reach you as soon as I post them. And do let me know what you feel about this bike in your comment section. And this is Sheikh. I'm signing off. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.